Everyone has the right to a standard of living adequate for the health and well-being of himself and of his family, including food, clothing, housing, and medical care and necessary social services, and the right to security in the event of unemployment, sickness, disability, widowhood, old age, or other lack of livelihood in circumstances beyond his control.
My name is Jennifer Johnson. I'm the Executive Director of Kalamazoo Loaves and Fishes. On any weekly basis, we have anywhere from 400 to 500 volunteers, and that's not just in our administrative building, but also throughout our 24 pantry sites that are part of our grocery pantry network. So we also have 4 other programs. So we have volunteers that help drive trucks, they pick up food for us, they work as liaisons, etc. So we serve the entire county. So for us, we look at not just the city or Portage, but we look at the whole county, all the way down to Vicksburg, all the way up to Richland, Comstock, Parchment, etc. So we fed last year a unique number of individuals. It was over 29,000 unique individuals. So that's all adults, all children, seniors, everyone together. As we've grown the number of cardboard boxes that things come in and things are wrapped in plastic, etc., that was one of the areas of waste that we looked at a long time ago. And actually one of our employees came up with the idea 3 years ago to actually bundle our recycling. So we have a recycler, so it crushes it all, and then we bundle it and we sell it to a local business who uses the recycling in other ways. So I think Kalamazoo County is trying to grow and to try to figure out what we can do that's better environmentally for all of our waste. So that's for the hospitals and businesses, and we're small in terms of that because we actually don't have a lot of waste. We record how much waste we have every year, and we have very little. So we make sure that it goes out. We oftentimes don't take things if we don't know that we can get it right back out to people, etc. The things that I know that happen across the nation that food banks or food pantries are they're trying to be part of that LEED certified kind of pathway. It's very difficult. It's so expensive to do. And for us, it's always a choice. So do we spend money on things? How much can you spend on infrastructure versus the food that people need to survive? So for us, it always leans toward the food. So we weren't able to do a lot of the things. I mean, we went through, when we were designing this facility, we looked at green roofs. Could we put grass on the roof? Could we have rain barrels? Could we have, whatever was legal in Michigan to do? We looked at a lot of those different things, but it's very difficult to do that in a sustainable way. So we continue to do that for any expansion efforts or anything that we've tried to attempt to do. We've tried to do it in the most, not just cost-effective way, but cost-effective down the line, so energy efficiency and things like that. For us, we actually have explored turning our roof even now into solar panels and adding solar panels to our roof. There's a lot of infrastructure things that we would need to do, and the size of the roof is so large that it would actually take us years to really make up for what we're trying to save. For us, the holidays is a nice time because people really do take time out and think about what it means to be hungry during a time when, we're trying to celebrate and we're trying to eat around the table with everybody, when to realize that there are a lot of tables that don't have food. And so we're very lucky that this community gives back in huge ways during the holidays. So we have regular volunteer groups, whether they're corporate business, civic groups, as well as individual families who just want to come in and teach their children what it's like to start philanthropy at a young age. And so we're very, very lucky that we're supported by so many families, so many organizations, churches, schools, etc., that really understand this work and that we all have to do it together. It has to be a collaboration. And so the holidays kind of highlights it, accentuates it, but we know as soon as Christmas is over or any of the holiday celebrations are over, that there's still hungry people, and we still got to keep this work going. And so for us, it's always bittersweet, is that we're going to get up the next day and be in here again, trying to raise money and trying to raise food and trying to raise volunteers to do this work, because it doesn't end.
We moved 6,000 pounds of food today.